The reality is that you already know everything you need to become profitable. And in this video, I'm gonna be very transparent with you guys because I'm seeing a lot of traders that think they're failing because of their strategy, but really it's just their day-to-day execution. More likely than not, you know your risk management, you know where your SL and TP should be set, you know what setups are good for you, you know when not to trade, and you know what things you should be doing on a psychological level. So if you already know all these things, there's a few root causes that could be holding you back as a trader. These things typically are being too emotional on the charts, being bored on the charts, sometimes being in drawdown on your account, or trying to make money way too fast. And the thing I really want you to take away from this video is that the time when you become a profitable trader is when you align the choices that you make on the charts on a day-to-day basis with those of the profitable version of yourself. That's all profitability is. The easiest way to do this is to ask yourself, what does the profitable version of me do? What does it look like? How is their routine? How are they executing on the charts? What are they doing on a step-by-step to know exactly how to get there? For me, I had to sit back and also ask myself this because I was going through months of blown accounts, months of not implementing my psychology tips that I know I should have been doing, and months of failure before it finally clicked for me. And the only click that happened was just me changing my decisions. I locked myself out after one trade. Within that, I would lock myself out at a daily loss limit so I can't over leverage or overblow an account in one day. Doing that kept me in the game for the next day. And that's when I seen the most profitability as a trader and when I actually became profitable. Because I was noticing that I had a good strategy, I had a good setup, I knew what I was doing on the charts, but I was letting those red days or small losses bring down everything for me as a trader. I would take one loss or have one red day and spiral into crashing and burning accounts, blowing evals, losing fundeds, etc. And so truly, when I say this from the bottom of my heart, the only thing you guys need to take from this video is literally just envision in your head and write it down on a piece of paper. Literally just take a piece of paper and a goddamn pen, bro, and just write down step by step, what does the profitable version of me look like? How are they executing on the market? How are they sizing on their trades? What is their pre-market routine? What is their post-market routine? Are they journaling every day? Which should probably be a yes. Are they back testing every single day? Are you doing weekly and monthly reflection on your journals to see what you can improve on a consistent basis? When you're journaling, are you only journaling your entries or your emotions in the trade and before the trade? Are you seeking guidance and actually putting in steps to learn from others, whether it's through mentorship or YouTube? Or are you just consistently showing up to the market and doing the same dumbass shit over and over and over again and expecting some other crazy result? You gotta realize profitability isn't really as hard as you think it may be. And if you're not there yet as a trader, it is completely fine. Everyone's journey is different. But profitability is simply a choice. It comes down to the decisions that you're making. And the easiest way to backstep that is by going step by step on the things you need to do to get there. It's by understanding that losses are a part of a winning system. Just because you went red on the day or red on the week doesn't mean the month will be red, doesn't mean the year will be red or the quarter will be red. You got to think of it from a long-term perspective. Think of trading as if this is a business. Just because you lost money one week doesn't mean your ROI at the end of this, or at the end of the month, at the end of the week, at the end of the year, whatever it is, will not be green. You know you have a proven edge in the market, but you're not letting that edge play out for a long enough period of time because you're letting that one red day crash and burn your entire account before you can let the rest of the edge ride out. It's sustained payouts on your accounts. One of the things I took from a lot of YouTubers that I learned from on this space is doing the 30-day method. So literally in my notebook right here, you guys can see that I wrote down print payouts plus psychology fix plus rules equals success. And so I wrote this on December 2nd of 2025. This was after I'd got my first 2 payouts, but I kind of went through a slump and I wanted to become more consistent as a trader. Literally stuff like this will help you so much as a trader. Just writing down all your rules, everything you must do, and do the 30-day challenge. And so within this 30-day challenge, all you have to do, literally as simple as it is, but it's a lot harder said than done, is just follow your rules and your edge for 30 days straight. After you can master following your rules for 1 month straight, you will be surprised at how easy it is to just get onto the charts and execute like a fucking robot. So at the bottom here, you guys can see that I tallied all my days. And in this, I'll kind of just read you guys what I have here. I said read every day before trading. So meaning that every single day before I traded, I had to read this entire page. Over trading, which in my terms is more than 2 trades, equals unprofitability. Trading Asia equals unprofitability, and over leveraging equals unprofitability. And again, this is catered towards me, so you guys can cater this any way towards you guys. I said rules I must follow: only trade New York session, pray before trading, 30 push-ups before entering a trade, lock risk settings, trade in focus environment, only trade my continuation model, and check news before trading. And then some side notes that I had here was mentally accept the loss when I enter a trade. So mentally, I'm already knowing that like worst case scenario here, I lose my daily loss limit that I've set on my account, which in my case is $500. Next thing being focus on the trade rather than the P&L. So now instead of me focusing on how much I can make, I'm just focusing on taking a good trade towards my draw and liquidity. The last things I have written here is just statements that I repeat to myself every single day. I am profitable. I am a disciplined trader. I make 6 figures a month trading. I follow a system, not emotion. I'm a successful trader, and that's it. You guys got to realize that something as simple as that can make such a dramatic change within your trading. Number one, just understand that if you have an edge in the market, you've traded for a long enough period of time, you've traded a certain system, a certain strategy, and you're not switching that strategy, and you're building discretion within that strategy over a long period of time, and you know it works over a long period of time, then you're probably either crashing and burning on the market, meaning you can't accept red days, or you're taking trades outside of your model, or you're over leveraging on your trades. Those are definitely the main 3 things that are holding you back. If you struggle with over leveraging, literally just lock your risk settings before you enter a trade, so that way you can't over leverage, you're minimized on a contract size on the trade. And if you struggle with trusting your edge, that means you need to do either more reflection, trade more using your model and only your model to get more discretion in the live market, and backtest. Because if you're able to backtest and collect data from multiple months, multiple years on end, and you know that your edge and your strategy works over a longer period of time, then why are you switching it up when you get into the live market? It makes no fucking sense, right? So again, understand that these blessings will come your way. God aligned you with trading for a specific reason, and that reason is success and profitability. I truly want everyone watching this video to succeed just as much as I want myself to succeed, because I care about seeing other people win. I love helping other people win, no matter if it's in trading or any other aspect of life. That's always been who I've been. And so you owe it to yourself. Just know that you owe profitability to yourself, not only to yourself, but to your family, your friends, everyone who's counting on you to become profitable as a trader. It is not as difficult as you may think it is. And please eliminate that mindset that profitability is like this high pedestal that's so hard to gain. Bro, you're fucking probably like 2-3 payouts from becoming profitable, and then after that it's just about consistency. So just understand that this is a numbers game. It's about being in the game long term rather than trying to go for the big home runs every single day. Take your base hits every single day and the success will be prominent. I'll end this off by showing my payouts from the last video that I've done. So I took this payout from Hanko Trade right here. This is my live account right here of $1,010, and then I also took another payout from Alpha Futures, which was a max payout across 2 accounts, the $1,350, and then there's another one at the top right here as well, so you can see I have 2 transactions. So that was like a 2.7k payout, and then another one was a 1k payout. So nothing crazy, but again, I'm seeing consistent payouts, so I know that my system and my model is working, and that if I'm able to achieve this at a very fast pace, because I've only been trading for like a year now, then I know it's obtainable to all of you guys as well. So again, that's why I end the video off. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for supporting. I want to keep this as sweet and as short and simple as possible. If you guys are looking for more direct one-on-one help, click the link in my bio. If you guys need free tips, or if you guys want to shoot me a message, DM my Instagram. It'll be in the bio as well. Thank y'all for watching. I'll see you at the next one.